idea for Taunt Noob's milestones was to give him more drip on each of his milestones. On milestone 1 gets an ear piercing, the word Taunt on his jacket, and ripped jeans. For milestone 2, I gave him some gloves, some sunglasses, a necklace, and a few other details. Milestone 3 straps a boombox to his back, some stripes on his cap, baggy pants, another rip on his pants, some new shoes, and a mask on his face. And lastly, on milestone 4 he gets a full new fit, new jackets, new cap, new jeans with some retro slop stickers, new shoes, and a crown on his head. One more thing, for milestone 3 to 4 his slate skin ability will be him using the taunt ability. Except you don't have to land the taunt ability. It just happens. And this here is the replacement for the Potsekkar, turning into another drink called Goala Cola. For Caretaker's milestones, I based the first 2 milestone skins off the medic from TF2 with the long gloves and other accessories. I also gave milestone 2 a small visor on his face. For milestone 3, I gave him quite a lot of accessories like a bandage, some health potions, a microphone, and others. And lastly, for Caretaker's milestone 4 skin, I made him very futuristic, with holographic accessories, more green accessories, some scissors, and little robot on his shoulder. As you can see, that little robot on his shoulder is actually the thing that will heal you. Caretaker's animation will be him shoving the robot of his shoulder, so it could roll towards a player and heal them. For his rush hour, there will be a green aura behind him. What the? The music's changing. What's going on? Something isn't right here. Alright, I forgot to mention this. I have 2 ideas on how this skin would work. The first idea on how this skin would work is that this skin would be a mastery skin. You will earn this skin after either reaching level 100 along with milestone 4 or an achievement skin that you would get after feeding like 100 pizzas or something. The second idea is that this skin will only appear in an LMS when you use milestone 1 to 4 Caretaker against any killer. And also, as you can see on the photo, the pizza would be replaced with an injection or a needle. For awesome ninjas milestone skins, every milestone will add some more armor to him and changing his clothes. As you can see on milestone 1, he has a scarf and a big piece of armor on him. Now for milestone 2, he receives some new clothes and also a green belt. I know, pretty simple. For milestone 3, he receives a big change, as you can see. He has 3 wings behind his back based off the Star Glitcher. His cloths also change with more flames. He also receives a green bandana and other accessories. And lastly, for milestone 4, he receives some more changes, with his clothes fully changed, some spiky accessories around his body and a huge flaming cape behind his back. Honestly, I didn't really know what to do with Revolver, so I made him an outlaw. Yes, I know he is a sheriff, but I couldn't think of anything else. But anyways, for milestone 1 his whole fit changes to an outlaw style. For milestone 2, he gets some more accessories, like a belt on his leg, some gloves, and a jacket. For milestone 3, his face gets covered by the scarf on his neck. He gets some golden accessories, and some black wraps on his arms. And lastly, for milestone 4, he gets some more golden accessories, some neck fluff, and some scars on his face. This design was made a few months ago before I started learning what milestones we are truly like. so that's why they are pretty basic or overcluttered. This also includes some of the other skins in this video. Cloak's milestones, I didn't really do anything too special with him, other than giving him a better cloak. As you can see with milestone 1, his cloak starts off small and he also has bandages on his hands. For milestone 2, his shirt changes and now he has some sleeves. And his pants now have a darker color and now has boots. But as you can see for his second life, his clothes are ripped. For milestone 3, he receives a bigger cloak and a few other accessories. In his second life, the clothing on his body has also changed. As you can see, there are some flying fragments of the cloth from the cloak, and the other fragments now resemble ghosts. And lastly, for Cloak's milestone 4 skin, he receives a lot of accessories, like new boots, more fragments around his body, and etc. And in his second life, his clothing, just like the past milestones, are now tattered with. I swear, this will be the last time I'll be reworking Davey, alright? Now anyways, lots of people suggested to make Davey get turned slowly into one of the remains and get lanterns by his side. So, for milestone 1, he will slowly get influenced by the remains and he also gets a lantern by his side. For milestone 2, he gets a bag, another lantern, and also get more influenced by the remains. For milestone 3, he gets a huge backpack, a third lantern, and a scarf on his face. And lastly, for milestone 4, he would almost get fully corrupted. His left arm would have bandages on it, while his right arm would have a bandana. He would also have a few flowers sprouting from his body, and would now have 4 lanterns, and other details. Milestone 1 Potsekkar gives him some eyes, gloves, and strap on his torso. Pretty simple milestone. For milestone 2, he now has some straps on his arms, a warning sign on his torso and pots hanging from his antlers. Milestone 3 turns his head blue, adds warning signs to his gloves, and completely changes his fit. And lastly, for milestone 4, his entire body completely changes, with vines wrapping around his antlers and pink teapots hanging off them, turns his pot green and changes his fit to a nature-like form. For Block's milestone skins, I decided to base it of medieval knights. Milestone 1 gives Block a cross design on his armor, some more armor on his hips, and a custom shield. On milestone 2, Block will gain more armor on his arms and his legs, a little nub on the helmet, and also has another new shield. Milestone 3 gives Block a new helmet, a rip cape, 2 cross design cloth on his legs, and again, another shield. And lastly, for milestone 4, he gets a big change, new helmet, full body armor, ripped cloth covering his crotch, a big red cape, and a huge sword behind his back that he uses during abilities. his milestone, I didn't really know what to give him, and all I could think of were construction workers, and decided to go with that idea, but with like a more futuristic version, I guess. For milestone 1, he gets some gloves, grey pants, and some nails, nothing really special. For milestone 2, he gets some green pants, a neck pillow, and some green shades. Milestone 3 gives him a jacket, a welder, a hologram of a wrench on his torso, some headphones, and a green halo. And lastly, for milestone 4, his skin changes green the first don't know why. He gains angel wings and a spike on his helmet, a bunch of holograms, a hammer on their left arm, and more. As you can see, Banana Taph is based off a clown, so that's what I'm basing his milestones off. Milestone 1 gives him a honk and a cowl or ruff on his neck. Milestone 2 adds more design to his clothing and a diamond on his head. Milestone 3 changes his clothing even more, adding a cape and other more details. And he also gets a heart on the side of his face. And lastly, Milestone 4 changes a lot to his design, with a different hat, different clothing, and a lot of other details. The taph bomb will look like a cartoonish bomb with a banana peel attached to it, and instead of the regular purple flashbang, you will get flashed with a yellow flashbang. Yes, out of all skins I picked, I chose this skin. I had a lot of potential for this skin, so that's why I chose it. Now anyways, for milestone 1 of iPad Veronica, she gains a set of headphones, a bag of Doritos, greasy fingers, and pants, a greasy screen, and YouTube shorts playing on the iPad. This resembles an iPad kid probably. Now for milestone 2, not that anything much special happening on this one, just some changed clothing. A beanie she wiped grease on her arm, short pants, and more. For milestone 3, her fit changes entire to look more like a journalist or a news forecaster. As you can see, her iPad is now flipped on the side. She also has a bandana covering the damaged part of her screen. Now lastly, for milestone 4, her fit again completely changes. Other than the weather forecaster fit, but with extra details. But now she has a huge scarf, a broken HJD styled screen, a backwards cap, and a wind compass on her back, which references the same one in the Weather Girl video. For milestone 1, there are 2 straps on his torso. He gets new socks and a candle on his party hat. For milestone 2, there will be cake splattered all over his body and face, ripped pants, and he gets a party balloon that shows Jason. Milestone 3 is where the skin gets a little traumatizing. As you can see, there is a water canister connected to his back, which brings the water to his mask, which causes Slasher to struggle to breathe. There are also some rubber duckies on his top area. The Jason balloon popped, and his clothes are soggy. And lastly, for milestone 4, his entire body starts to look like the sun. His mask changes to look like a cake. As you can see, his nose is a cherry and a slice of his mask was taken off. His hat turns into an ice cream. He has a cape on his back, a fire on his right arm, some metal boots, and many other details. For milestone 1, his body starts to decay with cracks of different colors appearing. For milestone 2, his torso turns transparent, revealing a core inside his body overflowing with color and electricity. For milestone 3, the orbs around his neck start to float in a circle around his body. He also gets a raincoat and starts to decay more, and his body also turns to a lighter grey. And lastly, for milestone 4, his raincoat gets pulled up and his ears are longer. The orbs floating around him starts to show an aura. Both of his arms have colourful claws, and his skin is now white, and many other details. For Geometry's milestone skins, I base them off default John Doe's milestones, where it shows the stages of the corruption. For milestone 1, the corruption on his body is only minor. He still has some sanity left in his mind but can't control the urge to kill. His clothes also change to a more fanon style. Milestone 2 makes Geometry lose his sanity completely with a wretched smile on his face. His body is now entering the main stages of the infection, or basically just default Geometry but with extra details. Milestone 3 makes Geometry more cursed and corrupted. His clothes turn into a crimson-like color. The spike on his arm enlarges and a lantern is strapped to his face, to prevent gaining memories from seeing the survivors. And lastly, on milestone 4, in my opinion it's still quite cluttered even after I redesigned it, but at least looks a little better. For this milestone, the lantern is moved to his chest where the heart is located. And now his head has a huge flower on it. His spike is now even more horrifying with 3 eyes resembling each upgrade of a lantern, and has many other details that might take too long to explain. My idea for Hacklord's milestones is to make him go through his Bright Eyes death phases. Milestone 1 shows him on his first stage of a death, with corrupted accessories, like a bat that says revenge and a face piece. For milestone 2, he is in his Buccaneer or Pirate phase, referencing the default milestone 2 skin for Shedletsky, with a corrupted sword, a skull forming on the side of his face, and a corrupted pirate hat. For milestone 3, I slightly based him off default Shedletsky milestone 3, with his crown and cloak design, but except they are corrupted by hatred. And lastly, for Hacklord's milestone 4 skin, his hood gets pulled up referencing Adamanus, like on milestone 4 Shedletsky, a broken heart and a coffin on his back. I based Artful's milestones off the Artistry skin and the Orchestraful skin. For milestone 1, his top hat has a dollar symbol, and the colors on his clothes start changing around. Milestone 2 changes his fit, his mask, and gives him a big bow tie. Milestone 3 changes his hat to a bigger with $3 signs. His arm is replaced with a puppet hand and his mask changes once again. And lastly, for milestone 4, he gets a complete change. He has multiple arms surrounding him, just like Orchestraful in Die of Duh, but except with more details. One of his hands has a glove, and he has some pieces of cement around his body referencing the old model of Artful Nolly. For milestone 1, the skin will look like a samurai apprentice, with a wooden hat, a blue robe, blue skin, a flower on the wooden hat, and many other details. Yes, I know this looks like a completely different skin, but I, just couldn't resist the urge to make the next milestones based off bamboo hatted Kim. His horns are now blades along with his tail. He has a bamboo hat, a dark-coloured robe, and more. This milestone is based off the library of Rowena bamboo hatted Kim. Milestone 3 is based off the regular bamboo hatted Kim, with a blue glowing eye, a black aura going around him, a set of teeth, and some flowers around the body. And lastly, for Milestone 4, this skin is based off the distorted version of bamboo hatted Kim, with sharper set of teeth, more black aura going around him, a bigger set of wings, bigger horns, and bloody accessories. Well, there you go, part 6. This took a very long process to make, as you can tell from the last milestone skins for skins video. So I would appreciate if you guys would like, subscribe, and share this to other people that may be interested in this video. Feel free to criticize in the comments. I would appreciate some feedback. And again, thank you for watching this video. Sayonara.
The fault lies with you, Ishmael!
Your world's done! No takebacks!